Hello, and welcome back as I get ready to take a ragtag band of misfits out into the field and, well, honestly, probably watch them flail and die. In Perfidious Pete plays XCOM, War of the Chosen. This one is gonna be a bit of a tough row to hoe. We got some pretty powerful enemies here. We gotta stop this retaliation. I'm hoping the resistance can maybe chip in and help us out a bit, because the team that we've got to take into action ain't exactly great. If we're looking for the head of the class, these are not the kids that were in Howard Hessman's class. These are the rest of the kids that were in the classes down the hall who beat up Howard Hessman's class and stuffed them into their lockers. Pete, did you just make a head of the class reference? Yeah, I did, and I'm sorry, nobody's gonna get it, but that's just how I roll. This one, though, this one's gonna be a whole hell of a lot less Armageddon, where you get a ragtag band of misfits who somehow save the day with only one loss. This is gonna be more of a dirty dozen, where really just nobody comes back alive. What's our plan for the mission? I kind of don't even have one. We could take some tired troopers and have them wind up wounded. We could also potentially revitalize a soldier, and I'm thinking maybe that might be the better bet. What I'm gonna try and do is just maximize our sniper action and see if we can't maybe do some long-range firepower. We still need a specialist here. It's got to be Corporal Steve the Immortal Irwin. I'm a little worried about what's going to happen here if a Chosen shows up. If we bump into a Chosen, we're boned, though. Like, this team is bad. This team is extraordinarily bad. Did I say it's extraordinarily bad? Yeah, it's extraordinarily bad. We could revitalize a soldier, which will cost us nothing but an Illyrium core, and then we could take either Taylor Swift or Morgan Freeman. We got, oh, you know what? We need more Ranger. All right, Morgan Freeman, you're going to fight tired because we can only revitalize somebody once. So at the end of this, Morgan Freeman is going to wind up wounded. All things considered, I think I'm okay with that. Helen Keller, you're out. I'm sorry. I was thinking about going double sharpshooters and trying to bomb from a distance with Britney Spears. I don't think that's going to work. Also, Britney Spears, I think you're going to have to spend a little time in the hospital after this one as well. We could take, you know what? We could take either Abraham Lincoln or Yuri. I think we'll just grab Yuri. Yes, Pete, magic space helmet will not keep me safe when you take me out and get me killed. Thanks very much for choosing me, Yeri Novak, for the mission, by the way. I appreciate this greatly. It's not like you didn't just send me on a suicide mission that I barely escaped with life, only to come back and find that now I am immediately being reassigned to suicide mission. I hate you so much, Pete. I mean, I used to kind of like you a little bit, but honestly, Pete, after this one, I have to admit that it is gone now. I despise you. I honestly wish for you nothing but pain and suffering. You are a bad man. You are a bad man. So, hold on a minute. You don't have the gun of Lindsay Lohan, and you should have the gun of Lindsay Lohan. Let's get everything available here, especially... No, we don't want to revitalize a soldier yet. Get everything available, weapons, armors, and etc. Let's change your loadout. All right, easy, you need the gun of Lindsay Lohan. There's the gun of Lindsay Lohan. Get rid of that plasma grenade. We're going to switch that out for a frost bomb. Blue screen rounds. There's a gatekeeper on the mission. We absolutely are going to want to bring those along. That's got Yeezy as ready as we can make him. Ava Perone. I don't like making you fight tired, girl. I don't want to do it, but it's got to be done. Scope and a repeater. No, I mean, do you already have the good gun? Oh, she already has the good gun. Well, we're going to give you a weapon upgrade then. We're going from advanced expanded magazine to a superior expanded magazine. That's one more chance at a banish for our girl. Yeah, Yuri. I think we let Morgan Freeman continue rocking the katana, which means, though, you finally get your hands on the sweet Arashi. Well, Pete, you know what? I said you were a bad man a minute ago, but I take it back. All is forgiven. Yeah, you get to play with the big gun. You know, Pete, I'm so happy right now. I'm so happy right now. Here he gets to take out the big gun. Sporty Spice, let's get you looking... Well, I was going to say let's get you looking twice as nice, but... No. mean, we're gonna make you look ridiculous.
I'm not entirely sure how much of this armor is new material and how much of it Tigan cut right out of the Viper itself.
Yeah, I forgot that we built this forever ago there, John, and I've been forgetting to bring it on mission forever, but I didn't want to make anybody look like Ralphie from A Christmas Story. I mean, look at her. She looks like a purple nightmare. I mean, we might as well just change the colors and complete it and put it on her in pink and just make her look legitimately straight up like Ralphie in A Christmas Story. Do we have a better scope? Nope. Advanced repeater, advanced laser sight. Well, an expanded magazine. Can we do better than that? I guarantee we've got a better oh, never mind. We actually can't do better. This is as good as it gets. Alright then. Well, let's get rid of that plasma grenade, because you are not going to need that. We're going to change your loadout. Plasma grenade goes bye-bye. What we want to give you is probably dragon fire rounds. Set some people on fire. That'll be helpful. Steve Irwin. Yeah, Crocky Pike. Steve's here. Steve's ready. Got to get any old battle there. Honestly, Steve's been itching for some action, Pete. I'm a man of action, and get a little antsy when I don't have an opportunity to go out and, you know, sort of sow me wild oats, Pete. Do we revitalize a soldier or not? That's really our chief question. I think the answer is no. Morgan Freeman is just going to have to fight tired. Either he's going to wind up wounded at mission's end, or he's going to wind up shaken at mission's end. I might even prefer that he just wind up wounded. We know Morgan Freeman's gear is top shelf. Our goal then is just to try and focus on rescues. We're going to have a difficult time killing everybody. Let's try and get the minimum number of civilians covered. Actually, you know what? We need to hope this is one of those missions where the civilians fight, because they're better fighters than some of the people we have on this team. We're relying on the civilians to carry us on this mission. You know what, Haven Resistance personnel? This time, Pete's putting the onus on you. I could use a little help on this one. XCOM's having some trouble. I've been defending your havens for what, like the last 2-3 years now? This time, you got to step up to the plate. It's put up or shut up. You guys got to get a little bit of skin in the game and start helping out. I'm tired of dragging you around like a boat anchor. Step it up. Yeah, the Chosen's probably going to be pissed because we just murdered his brother. No, wait, he hated his siblings. Never mind, he's gonna be stoked. He should leave us alone, like, as recompense and reward for having killed his siblings whom he didn't like. Okay. Is this a rescue mission, or is it one of the ones where the civilians actually fight? Well, yeah, we will, because, you know, Ava Perron. Okay, the map's a little long. This is a rescue civilians mission, then? Ava?
As you order, Commander.
Any bad guys in the zone? Oh, good. Yeah, there's actually like 4 alien patrols nearby, and one of the civilian idiots that we have to rescue is huddled next to a gas pump that we would very much like to explode. Nope. Nope. I could blow up this car. I mean, that's gonna catch one of these dudes. Or we could... Hey, could you civilians hide, like, fucking literally anywhere else, though? Well, we do have shots, so Sporty Spice can't grapple anywhere, and she also doesn't have a shot at anything, even though she probably ought to. So what is over here? There's a codex over here, and I thought they had a friend in need. Is a friend indeed along with them? We need it. If we take a turn to set up, that costs us $1 billion, though. Here's an idea. What if we have Morgan Freeman drop a blaster launcher back here? Is that a civilian or a pile of garbage? There's definitely a purifier back behind this truck. Okay, Ava Perron, if we switch back to you, are you fast enough to get back here? No, of course not. I think we're going to have to wait a turn. Our team is too poorly positioned. So, you know what, Ava? Well, no, we don't want to put you anywhere near anything that might potentially explode in a violent, catastrophic cataclysm.
I'm at your service.
Let's avoid that.
The time for hiding is over.
Yeah, so we're going to want to blow all this shit up, though. What about that civilian, Pete? Well, you know, there's no Sometimes civilian casualties happen. Where's Morgan Freeman? So we could get Morgan Freeman in close and then have him be in full cover, fire a blaster launcher over here. Ideally hit just these guys with the explosion. You know what? No. Let's hold off. Let's buy ourselves the extra turn. Morgan Freeman, just come up here. I want to be in a little better position before we engage these guys. If we could start things off with like a well-placed Claymore mine and a remote start, that would be nothing short of huge for us.
I'm on the move.
Jane Austen, we're going to get you over on top of this truck. Steve, we do want to have some Overwatch just in case these guys decide to move. I don't think they will. Probably they're just going to stand still and shoot civilians. It's kind of their thing. But we want to be prepared in the event that they do the unexpected. Freeman, you're just on Overwatch. Sporty Spice, you're on Overwatch. We got a plan for Sporty. Oh, good. There's Chrysalids just running right at us. Well, at least we're going to get some Overwatch here. Fantastic shot, Steve. Hopefully the Chrysalids will come at us and leave the civilians alone. Jane Sporty Spice Austin with the pistol shot. Well, there's probably a dead civilian there. Sorry, Jimmy. And Fujita is down. I repeat, Fujita is down. Not to be confused with Vegeta.
I know where you are.
Yeah, great. Well, we're very poorly positioned to not wind up fighting every alien on the map. On the plus side, that Codex did take cover next to a car that's about to explode. And those guys at least moved away. Well, this has turned into a real pickle. Alright, so Ava Perone. You can remote start that car. Which gets us... kills a civilian, though. Is there any way you could rescue that civilian before you blow it up? And then also not be caught in the blast? The answer is, surprisingly, yes. Okay, so Ava Perone, you come over here.
Moving out. Don't look back.
Get the rescue. We get huge bonus damage if we remote start this vehicle. It would be, you know what? It would be, it's enough.
This'll get their attention.
It doesn't reveal Ava Perone either. That Codex only has 1 health left, so they're definitely not going to split because there ain't enough left to clone. They are going to teleport to a rooftop. No big deal. Alright, that actually was relatively good for us. Okay, so we need... First things first. Grapple to here. Ooh, we could be... Oh, you know what? Even better. Grapple to there. Jane Sporty Spice Austin is throwing the hook. And then I think we go Lightning Hands. Codex is dead. Beautifully executed. Do you have death from above? Jane Austen. You do have death from above. Can we get you a kill, Jane Austen? Not unless we critical. Alright, well, you know what, Jane Austen? We could freeze a dude, but I'm not sure we're going to need to freeze. In fact, I'm positive we are not going to need to freeze. What we're going to do is have Kanye West get out the big old boom. Here come the boom, says Kanye. Good damage with his volatile mix. Yeah, the guy's still battle frenzied, whatever. And then Sporty Spice Austin takes a sniper shot, gets a kill, death from aboves, and goes... You know what, I was going to say we could have her face off, but now that I think about it, we're not going to need to. We kill that man with our sniper rifle. Job's done.
Good riddance.
And then, you know, we get bonus action here. I think we just go regular pistol shot and kill one of these Chrysalids with good old-fashioned... good old-fashioned shooting iron here. Little 6-shooter action is enough to get the job done, and then Steve the Immortal Irwin can just come over here and finish off the remains. So what should have been a catastrophic calamity turned out to be a fairly effective little fighting turn for us. We came out of that one all right. Morgan Freeman is concealed, so we could send Morgan in here, go for a rescue. What if one of them is a faceless? Well, I mean, almost certainly one of them is a faceless, but Morgan Freeman... You know what? Morgan Freeman handles faceless, though.
You're clear. Move out.
Rescued one. If we come up here to rescue this person, we're boned, and if we come... You know what? Let's come over this way, towards this garage door, and have Morgan Freeman with his concealment go in and maybe try and rescue this dude inside. Yuri Novak is also concealed. Yuri can't really get much closer without revealing himself, but he could come over here. You know what? That'll do.
10-4.
As a Blade Master, Yuri is also relatively immune to faceless shenanigans.
Now get out of here.
Easy. All we want you to do, Yeez, is just... You know what? You go on Overwatch, Easy. We could have some enemies coming our way. There's nothing left to explode. This vehicle already blew up, game. Can't explode again. Alright, so these guys are possibly, and by possibly I mean almost certainly, faceless. There's no way they would not have not shot at that guy if they weren't a complete and total faceless. Oh, they're on the Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman probably getting shot here. Oh, he went on Overwatch. No, you're not. Stop your whining. You're fine. If that's a faceless, we're screwed. We can't afford to try the rescue here. It's too risky. If we come over here, we're going to activate that pod. The question is there any way out of this turn that doesn't activate that pod? Like, do we have a way to do it? If we have Ava, no more tears, Perone. Oh, right, no start. She can't remote start again for a minute. She's got to let it cool off. Well... What are our other options, then? We could come over here and drop a claymore near this robot. I'm not entirely sure we need to, because I think maybe Yeezy can get the job done. Yeez, if you just whip another grenade out here, like, what can you hit? You can hit the robot. Is there any way you could hit the robot, get the purifier, and not kill all the civilians? Doesn't look like it. I mean, we can hit the robot, blow up all the cars, but we're definitely hitting one of those civilians when we do that. Yeah. What if they're faceless, Pete? Well, I mean, you bring up a hypothetical viewer, a very realistic and interesting option. What if they are a faceless? We could try and rescue them before we blow it. You know what? Let's do that.
Whatever you say.
Don't be faceless. It's faceless. Well, okay, you know what? Suddenly problem solved. We don't have to care about hitting this man with a grenade anymore. Although, we also don't have to worry about activating that pod anymore, because now we've done both.
No place for you to go now.
Perfection. Well then, this sucks. Alright, Easy, I still think you can dig us out of this hole. Now that we don't have to care about hitting this man who is very clearly a faceless, let's just do that. So we want to hit the robot, the faceless, the purifier, both of the vehicles, and not Morgan Freeman. Okay, so now it looks like the not Morgan Freeman part is going to be the challenge. No, not Morgan Freeman. There we go. Perfection.
Take this.
That's a well-placed Granado, Yeezy. I don't know what the... Yeezy's like going with the triple-double bank it off the roof shit. That was pretty impressive. Solid damage from Yeezy, and Yeezy could run and gun and get us some more damage if we need him to. And I kind of feel like we're gonna need him to. If he's here, he's got a flanker. That robot's all but done. Morgan Freeman, I think there's no choice here but to begin the reapening. We're going to try and do that last. So our goal now is just to hurt as many people as we can. That's a worthwhile and noble goal, Pete. Hurt as many people as you can. Well, sometimes a man's got to do what a man's got to do. Ava Perone, let's get you up here.
The target is marked.
Ava Perone has shots. Sporty Spice. Sporty could come over here and face off for us. Yeah, that's Sporty Spice job right there. Also, Sporty could freeze him. You know what? I don't hate that idea. Freeze this elite officer, Sporty. 99% chance of connection. I appreciate that. That's one guy taken out of the mess. Perfect. Now, give me that face-off. We're just trying to soften people up so that Morgan Freeman can reap the whirlwind. Sporty Spice is putting on a display, though. She just melted that guy into a puddle of slop. Home Slice got turned into Jello pudding. Well, then. Do we even need easy to run and gun at this point? I mean, I'm pretty sure Morgan Freeman takes out all of everything that's left. Ava Perone could get us a kill as well. You know what, Ava Perone? What can you kill? Not him. You can't miss, can't fail to kill the Purifier, which is going to not reveal you. Do it. He exploded in a violent cacophony, which is fine. Hey, just one fewer trouble. Just another problem solved. Steve Irwin can kill the elite officer. All right, perfect. Do that, Steve. Or he could not quite get us home. So that leaves Yeezy, Morgan Freeman, and Yuri 2 cases Novak. Yuri, I'd love to get Yuri some kills here, but I think it's time to begin the reapening. So, Morgan Freeman, first things first, come reap this robot.
You know that was good.
Second things second, come over here and reap this man. Elite Trooper get reaped. Everybody getting reaped. Morgan Freeman did spawn another pod, though, which is extraordinarily bad. Oh, good, it's a gatekeeper, too. Well, on the plus side, it is the last pod on the map, so there's that. Morgan Freeman is currently untouchable as well, which is helpful. Well, keep chopping, Morgan. We didn't come here to have you do a half-assed job.
Did you see that one?
I did, it was amazing. Maybe, do we want to have you reap that man, or is there like maybe a potentially better target for you to reap? This elite trooper would not be terrible. I mean, you're not going to kill him. No, we should kill what we can kill. We can kill this man for sure. That's one less guy to dictate. There's more reaping for Morgan Freeman in his future. Actually, there's not any more reaping in Morgan Freeman's future. He's all reaped out. Well, as long as this isn't a faceless, we're going to be in great shape. If it is a faceless, we're in serious trouble. Not a faceless. Excellent. Okay. So, Morgan Freeman. We could have you. You have a flank shot? Double 48s at that elite trooper, huh? That's interesting. You know what? Morgan Freeman is implacable. He's untouchable. We're going to try something a little different with Morgan Freeman here. He should be immune to damage because of his untouchableness. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have Yuri. You know what, Yuri? I was thinking... Throw the Mimic Beacon right next to Morgan Freeman. See if you can draw somebody into it. Oh, God. That revealed Yuri, though. Yeah, thanks, Piet. Yuri is completely dicked, and it's all your fault. Excellent work, champ. Yuri standing out in the open. If Mimic Beacon and Morgan Freeman do not get shot at, Yuri is in a world of hurt. But at least one man will shoot at Mimic Beacon. This is good. A big pardon? Morgan Freeman has gone berserk. Yes, all good, and Eva Perone has panic. No, she resists the panic. Excellent. Morgan Freeman has berserked and is kind of losing his shit, actually. He's wasting ammo on Purifier that should be going... Well, there goes our untouchable. Well, Morgan Freeman is untouchable, and the Mimic Beacon can't be set on fire, and then this guy should shoot at the Mimic Beacon, and Morgan Freeman is a berserk bastard. I'm very salty that that Gatekeeper was able to move in such a fashion as to not have the Mimic Beacon visible. That's straight up horseshit is what that is. Alright, well, Ava Perón, there's really only one thing we can have you do. Well, that's not true. There's a couple things we could have you do. But there's really only one useful thing that you could do, and that's fucking banish this Gatekeeper.
Die by my hand.
We really need him banished. The missing is not helpful in the banishment department, though. It's 0 for 2. We got 1 point of damage through on all of that. Oh, we're still shooting. 3 whiffs and a hit, so we only have... Yeah, that's it. Fantastic work. All of that, and we got, like, literally 1 hit out of it. Okay, that's beautiful. Alright, Steve, what can you do to save Morgan Freeman from dying? Well, you could aid protocol him. Because he's flanked, he's in the middle of nowhere, he's no longer untouchable. We're in a dilly of a pickle, ain't no fooling. Alright, Yeez, you gonna have to run and gun, bro. We need to get Yeezy in a position where we will have some manner of cover. I think we're gonna be employing a frost bomb here to try and save some lives. So we could frost bomb, get the purifier and that guy. We could get the purifier and the Gatekeeper. Well, there's our winner right there. Gatekeeper and purifier. Yeezy coming in to save the day with the emergency frost bomb. Everybody's all frozen like a Disney flick up in here. Alright, so Yuri, we're gonna have you then run and gun. Yeah, you shouldn't be taking risks with Yuri's life at this point, Pete. You already did get Yuri shot once. Yuri is very badly injured. Could use a little medical assistance. Yuri could, wait, I mean, you know I could kill this man and blast him off planet. Why did that faceless transform, though? Little confused by that. So it's going to be a gremlin heal for Yuri, just in case he gets shot again, which, let's face it, is not ridiculously unlikely. I guess the faceless transformed because these guys are technically out of commission, perhaps? And that just leaves this little Sporty Spice. Well then. This turn has not been stellar. A kill here would be great, Sporty. You know what? Good enough. 10 damage in the burn. He's gonna feel the burn. Nope, he's not gonna feel the burn, actually. Well, Morgan Freeman, even when Berserk, can somehow miss a Blade Storm, which should be almost impossible because his katana doesn't miss. And you're gonna Gateway? Yep. Fantastic. Absolutely delightful. So, we have like 85 bazillion zombies now. And Yeezy's about to get slapped by this fucking... Well, we knew this was gonna happen. This goddamn Gatekeeper. I hate everything. Morgan Freeman, you want to get your shit together, please? Well, don't blame everything on Morgan Freeman. Everything is Morgan Freeman's fault, Pete. This doesn't really feel like a Morgan Freeman fault issue. Alright, get... Sporty Spice, get away from that fire. And also get to some place where the 8 trillion zombies can't get to you, just in case we can't kill that Gatekeeper. Because, let's face it, killing the Gatekeeper is starting to look pretty unlikely. Easy, let's get you over here in some manner of cover, and that way at least the Faceless has to move to come at you, and we have you chain shot the Gatekeeper. Double 88s, we're not going to get better than this. Alright, one shot with the shred. Give me that follow through, Easy. It's all about the follow through. That's my boy. Okay, so who wants like 8 kills? Guy still does have 3 armor. Sporty Spice. Don't shoot at the zombies, though. Don't shoot at the zombies. Shoot at the bringer of zombies, and then the zombies are going away. Perfect. The bringer of zombies has been brought to justice. That's like 5 kills for Sporty. And we're going to get a death from above action. Which is going to be a pistol shot. The Sporty Spice style and nice. Takes out the faceless. Okay. We may have... we can't be right next to that man when we kill him, though. He will explode. Morgan Freeman? You know what? No. Yuri? Yeah, 5th kill to Yuri. This is correct. Yuri Novak has earned kill on this one. I have been helping considerably. Yuri Novak has earned this kill. This should not kill him. We just want to set him up for Yuri. That's right, Pete. All for Yuri. 64 pack abs. Morgan Freeman was too close. I was unaware of those guys. Since when do they explode at 3 tile rate? Oh, perfect. We actually wounded 2 soldiers with that last blast. That was fantastic. Well played, Pete. Since when do elite purifiers blow up that big, though? I thought they were a 2-tile explosion, not a 3-tile explosion. I hate everything.
Were ambushed earlier today while spreading their message of unity and hope to the outer.
Yes, Yuri's 54 pack is sadly very singed, Pete. You have strong proclivity for getting Yuri into situations which Yuri have difficulty getting out of, Pete. I'd just like to say, were it not for my magnificent full 2 cases of abs, Yuri would be dead many, many times over. Then again, 2 days, 7 days. I mean, they were going to be tired longer than they're wounded. Morgan Freeman's down for 2, but look at his will. Good God, it's terrible. Codex Brain rescued 9 civilians, bunch of other crap we don't care about. Another gatekeeper shell for Dr. Tai going to turn into hentai. That's going to be fantastic. Okay, No Tears is shaken. Morgan Freeman is afraid of the Chosen. Ava Perone is afraid of fire. Yuri Novak and Jane Austen have formed a bit of a relationship. They've bonded over their grievous injuries. You know what? Sure, why not?
The aliens have always been monsters.
Oh, it's Steve Austin.
In the beginning, it was one failed science experiment.
It's Jane Austen and Steve Irwin, not Yuri Novak.
With the Advent forces.
Yes, that's right, Pete. Yuri Novak cannot be tied down to only one woman. The baby maker, he will not be restricted to but one relationship partner. The baby maker, he have babies for many, many people. I don't know, but we could really use some time off here because everybody's all fucked up. We really need a little bit of a rest break here. Bit of a break. We could really use some downtime for a little R&R. There's the mysterious stranger giving us assorted loot. Gonna say not now to that. We were working on this heavy weapon. We could really use some time to get this heavy weapon to go over, and mostly for our troopers to get their faces glued back onto their skulls. We've been getting a lot of missions.
We've located one of their facilities.
Yeah, I don't really care, Bradford. There's a facility in the New Arctic. Well, that's a new one. Aliens are branching out, opening up a new location. That's beautiful. Freeman's recovered from his wounds. Hey, Justin Bieber and Jesus Christ have completed another mission. Jesus and the Beeb completing another mission. How is that not a 70s buddy cop show? Actually, you know what? Jesus and the Beeb was probably not a buddy in the cop show. It seems more like a medical procedural mystery, sort of like Quincy MD. Jesus and the Beeb. Justin Bieber's a medical examiner, and he's constantly confused when Jesus keeps bringing people back from the dead. He's to be like, these cases are really easy to solve when you just resurrect the victim and then ask him who killed him. So, do we want to go try and infiltrate the Chosen Stronghold? I really don't feel like we have a major to spare. We have literally just Morgan... Well, you know. No. This is the core of whatever fire team we may have left. We can't afford to send them on a mission. Form a soldier bond. Takes 8 days. Too long. What do we have that's like a promotion? Improved combat intelligence. That one is tempting, actually. I don't suppose we could send maybe Reb Brown on that mission? Not for one more day. Manufacture an upgrade. Could recover some loot. Get a new resistance order. Get 8 intel. Boy, that's a worthwhile investment of 8 days. Gather some supplies. Don't really need them. Fabricate a PCS. Don't really need that. Increasing income we don't care about. Forming a soldier bond. It would be nice to see Morgan Freeman finally get come to grips with somebody. Or we could recruit a scientist, which is complete. You know what? We're going to wait for one day until Reb Brown is back. Then I think we're going to send Reb Brown on the increase intelligence thing.
Nothing on this end.
Nope, we're going to defend the Avenger, actually.
It's almost as if our own signal is bouncing back at us.
Perimeter alarm!
Oh, good.
Looking for a breach.
Yep.
Almost got it.
Oh, this is going to be fun with everybody injured and tired. Then again, we can send tired and wounded soldiers on this mission, so I suppose it doesn't really matter, but...
That can't be good.
Nope. Doesn't feel good. We really could have used some rally days. Need a little R&R. Yeah, it's just a really big gun outside the ship. You guys are freaking out over nothing. We just blew up one of these. It's troublesome that this guy chose to attack right at the bottom of a massive fatigue spiral, which largely was the result of the previous Avenger assault.
We're not going to. Commander, we need to take that thing out while
Bradford, we did this like literally a week ago. Would you just leave me alone here? All right. Yeah, that's fine. We'll go defend the Avenger.
Ever since I first heard of this Avenger of yours, I've been dying to get a look at it up close.
I've been dying to get a look up at it close. Well, guess what? You probably are going to be actually dying without really ever getting a look up at it close. It's going to be our next mission. So, we'll wrap this one up. If you enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Support really does mean a lot. If you'd like to see us handle Operation Devil's Law here, where we take out the Deathwalker, you might consider subscribing as well. Post new episodes of XCOM every single day. Right now, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.